What's going on, everybody? Slice out from MaddenDaily.com, and this is Tip Tuesday. We're going to be bringing you the most simple yet effective scheme in Madden 25. We're breaking down the strong close formation out of the Philadelphia Eagles offensive book. The Carolina Panthers also have the same strong close, and I think a few others. This is the playbook I'm using for Madden Ultimate Team. In Madden Ultimate Team, you can't set audibles. So Philadelphia, we already broke down the wing trips offset in our membership for week 1, and that you did not need to set audibles. And for this strong close as well, it's a great dumb it down scheme. Very simple. You don't need to set audibles. All I suggest you do is come out in HB Dive, but first we're going to look at the off tackle. So we're going to come out in HB Dive, audible to the off tackle, which is the best run out of this formation and actually one of the best runs in the entire game. You could take this run off tackle to the C gap or break it outside wide. It's good against almost any type of defense, and it forces your opponent to manually contain the outside himself. And a motion that we like to use, we broke this down in this week's tip in our membership using the strong close, is motioning the fullback occasionally to the right and hiking it when he gets in between the tight end and the wide receiver. This ensures that he gets a nice block either on the linebacker or he can break to the second level and get the safety, giving us an opportunity to get a huge gain. This is also a good motion to do when your opponent base aligns the defense. Again, this is a very simple scheme. We have the off tackle that breaks to the outside right, and we're coming out in the HB dive. So if our opponent either spreads the line or doesn't have a lot of linebackers in the middle, or really tries to stop the off tackle by bringing down a safety and then manually playing the outside right himself, we're just going to run the dive straight up as is. We have the fullback blocking. And sometimes, though, we'll motion the fullback out right to make it look like we're doing the off tackle motion, and then just run it right up the middle if we see our opponent breaking to the outside to stop the off tackle. Again, if it's base aligned, there's going to be no one over the right receiver. So the last thing we would do occasionally is motion him to the inside to get one extra blocker. Now let's look at one of the better play action plays in the game. Again, a very simple play action play. It's called PA Scissors. And you could either run the play as is. You have the tight end on a corner route, a fullback on a flat to bring down any flat zones versus zone. You have the outside left receiver on a unbumpable. Well, regardless, both receivers are unbumpable based on the defensive cornerback's positions, but he's going to get open right in the middle of the field against man. You have the outside right receiver on a post that's going to get wide open against zone coverage deep in the middle of the field. So the only thing we really suggest you doing is occasionally smart routing the corner route to the tight end. That way he goes deeper down the field against a cover 2 or cover 3. And that will prevent a cornerback from somehow flying up in the air in a flat zone and picking off the corner route. Another thing we like to do is streaking the left outside receiver. We're using the Bears. We put Hester in that spot. If it's one-on-one coverage with a fast receiver, he's not going to be bumped because the cornerback is playing on the left of him. So he's going to get open every single time. As you can see, he did not get pressed. He has separation, and that could be a big play against man coverage. And then against zone, we could always throw that streak with an inside pass if there's no hook zone right underneath him. So overall, this is a really good play. The last read we would look at is the post that, like I said, kills zone. Now let's look at the final play out of this formation. It's called inside post. Every single play that we broke down in this little scheme is a quick audible, and that's why it's such a great, simple Madden Ultimate Team / dumb it down scheme. What we're going to do for this play is curl the outside right receiver. We are going to wheel the fullback, and we're going to delay route the running back. Now we're going to hit the outside right receiver on his curl with a down to the ground precision pass. He's not going to be bumped. If there's no zone in that area, we're going to hit him every time. Then we have the inside post on the left that's going to get wide open as he makes his cut against man coverage, and will also be open past the hook zones against zone. The last read against man would be the fullback in the flats if they're hitting us with a man blitz. Now versus zone, the tight end and the outside right receiver on the 2 hitch routes are going to be awesome against zone, plus the fact that the fullback is hitting the flats will make any purple or flat zones go that way, and a hook zone can only play either the tight end or the outside right receiver, so we're going to hit whichever one is open. And then almost 100% of the time, if the tight end is covered by a hook zone, that means the post over the top of him is going to be open. I hope you guys enjoyed this scheme. It's a very simple yet effective way of moving the ball. You could run the ball, you could pass the ball effectively. And Philadelphia also has other great formations that we already broke down, which is the shotgun wing trips offset and the ace pair twins, which is shotgun ace twins. We broke that both down in our membership for week 1 and 2. You could get that with the free week trial. Both weeks are available. It's free. Check out our website for more information. And stay tuned for a lot of MUT videos every day of the week and tips on Tuesdays and occasionally Thursdays.